You looking crazy.
Podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where are you from?
Now,
Who's
fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nice Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Yo. Welcome. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, all that shit, man. This is the Fire Nice Experience. Merry Christmas. We figure we'd rock out with y'all real quick. I love it. I love the theme music, baby. I love it. Welcome. It's the Experience, man. It's your boy, Coach P, man. Merry Christmas, first and foremost. I'm joined as always, man, by the man you all know and love, the fiery portion of the Fire and Ice, man. Fresco, how you feeling today, bro? Merry Christmas.
Man, I'm feeling festive these days, man. It's the holiday season. It's good to wake up, man, and see people happy. You know, for whatever reasons, man, the holiday season always seems to bring a lot of good out in a lot of people, and those who, you know, were this time, you know, may make you feel bad, you know, start reaching out to some people, and maybe you can turn your thing around. But
Absolutely, man.
Football Sunday.
Absolutely, man. You know, Christmas is a time for giving, man, time for love, you know, at the base bottom line of the whole thing, man. All that other stuff, man, we're not concerned about. It's a time for love. It's a time for sharing, caring, family. Of course, a little meal here and there, goodwill and good tidings to all. But you know what we're here for, though, bro. You know what we're here for, man. It's a day of sports today, man. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
It's a day of sports. We got football.
They left us something banner today. They left us something banner today.
A full slate, a full tilt, as they would say. We got a full tilt. And I don't just mean on my plate. I mean on the tube. This is real lazy daytime, man. This is the second part. We talked about it on Thanksgiving. Now we at Christmas, man. Another smorgasbord of competitive conjecture. Let's get it in, man. What's on the docket for the day, man? We got basketball, we got football. What's the schedule for the football, man? Let's talk about some football real quick. What's on the schedule for the football today?
Well, first and foremost, man, at 1 o'clock, we got the Packers traveling down to Miami to play the Dolphins. 1 o'clock. You know, this is a big game for both teams involved. A lot of people seem to think this is a game that Aaron Rodgers absolutely, positively needs to win. The Miami Dolphins, where they had a higher seeding maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, They absolutely, positively need to win by all means necessary just to shore up their playoff hopes. What you thinking, Coach?
Yeah, I think Miami needs this, man. They sputtering a little bit, so Miami needs this pretty bad. They are sputtering. They got to get some traction before the playoffs. Not to say that they're in, but we think that they're a playoff team. At least I do. You think they're a playoff team?
Yeah.
I think they're a playoff team. So they need some traction, man. You don't want to be sliding or stumbling or falling into the playoffs. You want to have a full head of steam playing your best football. So I think the Miami Dolphins need this game. They need it. Tua has been knocked off of the MVP ladder as of recent weeks. So this will be a good game. You're down in the sunny weather. It's Christmas time. I got the Miami Dolphins here in a tight one. I think this could be one of those nice shootouts that we love. Somewhere to the tune of 31-28. I think 31-28. Give me the Dolphins.
I think we're getting down to the part of the season where every team, every play, every man for man, is landing all on the line. There are no more games that I think there would just be total blowouts unless there's just people have just packed it in, which I don't think a lot of teams have done this time of the season unless we already know you've packed it in. Absolutely. With that being said, I think both teams will give it, everything they got because it's a lot on the line. I just actually think Green Bay doesn't have enough to pull out the game in Miami. I think the good weather will actually invigorate both teams, but I actually just think there's a little bit more on the line for the Dolphins. I think they have a little bit better team. I think it's going to be close. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to look like Aaron Rodgers one last time. But I think the team I think they shot their load a couple weeks ago when they beat the Cowboys. I think it's going to be close. It may actually even be a thriller, but give me Miami somewhere along the lines of 30-28.
Okay, so we went chalk. All right, we went chalk. Basically the same score. And I apologize, anybody, man, for my signal if I'm going in and out. Maybe some connection issues, but I'm going to rock out because that's what we do. You're not rocking with the best, man. That's what we do. Who's next on the docket, bro?
Well, next on the docket, we have the Denver Broncos.
Merry Christmas to everyone, man. Merry Christmas, man. Wherever you at, Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. And we have the Denver Broncos traveling to Los Angeles to play the Rams. 30 games.
Let's get this one over with real quick.
Yeah. Put them names in a hat, shake them up. Rams at home, Baker Mayfield starting, Russell Wilson starting. Give me Russell Wilson and the Broncos in this one.
Fuck, man. Give me Baker Mayfield. Let's keep it pushing. Do we care about a score? Fuck it. Let's not dodge it like that. I'm gonna say give me the Rams. Give me the Rams 23.
Whoa.
Give me the Rams 23-17.
Whoa, that's an ambitious score, bro. That's ambitious. That's ambitious.
That's what we're here for, though. We're here to be ambitious. We're not here to skirt around things. Let's be ambitious.
Got you. I'm betting I hit this one on the nose at 13-12 Broncos. 13-12 Broncos.
13-12?
13-12 Broncos. I wish I was in Vegas, man. I'd be betting the parlay with all of that kind of stuff. The odds would be crazy. 13-12 Broncos.
Who we got next? Who's the third and final game? It's only 3 games a day, right?
Yeah, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling out to the desert to play the Arizona Cardinals.
Why? Like, what's the purpose of this game?
I mean, I don't know. It was scheduled months in advance, so we have to play it out. Due to professional NFL formalities, we have to play this out. What I will say is about this, though. Yesterday, the Panthers got a big dub. Panthers got a big dub, so this game actually means something for the Buccaneers. You cannot go out there and lay an egg because, fortunately, the way you guys think, you still have a major shot at winning your division and getting to the playoffs. So they need this win.
I don't think they get it. I don't think they get it. I think Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy gonna gun him down, man. Hey, man, Niners. No, I'm not trying to hear that. Hey, man, kill all that Niners BS, man. I'm not trying to hear that. Nah, good game to all the Niners fans. We'll get into that on Tuesday, man. Good game to 49er Nation. You know what I mean? Good way to keep plugging along. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. Give me the Cardinals in a 24-20. 24. No, I don't. You know what? I don't think the Bucks can put up 20 points.
Wow. See, this is the time of year, man. Tommy Brady, man, he throws it all on the line, man. I think he's got his divorce out of the way. I think he's over his Bitcoin debt. I think this is where he finds his solace. I think this is his happy place. I think Tommy goes to the desert and pulls this thing out 31-27.
Man, gunshot to the head, man. Put Tommy out of his misery, man. This is to put Tommy out of his misery. Good farewell tour, man. Give me the Cardinals 20-14. Cardinals 20-14. Give me some basketball music, bro. Give me some basketball music.
Do we care about the Monday night game or?
Man, not really, but fuck it. That's what we're here for. We got it. I totally forgot about the Monday night game. No, actually, the Monday night game is pretty good. Who's the Monday night game?
It is the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to play the Indianapolis Fighting Saturdays.
That's an interesting game.
It's an interesting game.
Listen, wait. I stand corrected. I truly 100% apologize. That is an interesting game because on one hand, the Chargers got to have this, man. And this is not as much. Listen, as far as decision making, the Fighting Jeff Saturdays are terrible. But, man, the past 4 or 5 weeks, they have been fun to watch in terms of competitive games and being a pest. I don't know about this one, Fresh. I don't know. I gotta think, man. I gotta tap into this one. Let me think. I don't know, man. I don't know. Woo, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. But man, I don't want to pick the Chargers and Justin Herbert do that funky shit, man. God, I was on the Justin Herbert train, but damn, man, I don't want to do it. All right, man. All right. Give me the Chargers. 24. 20.
Oh, say what's the score you got again, Coach?
Give me the Chargers 24-17. 24-17 Chargers. Let's go Chargers.
Okay. All right. With that being said, man, I think the Colts, they shot their load. So give me the Chargers, man, 27-13.
Yes, San Diego Superchargers need a win badly. They gotta have this game, man. They can't afford to drop this game to the Fighting Jeff Saturday. But the Fighting Jeff Saturday is gonna listen. They're gonna make it interesting, but they also gonna give it to you down the stretch if it's tight.
Yeah. With all that being said, they ordered up Jeff Saturday for something different and got all the same stuff. Moving right along to some basketball.
That's what we here for, man. It's a big day for hoops.
Oh, that's how you feeling? Oh, that's how you feeling, bro? Major flex, man. Life goals, major flex.
Hey, man, coming live from an undisclosed location, man. Big day of NBA basketball, man. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for it every year, man. I love the Christmas basketball games. They do a good job as far as for the most part, man, they've done a good job of matching the teams up. I don't think this year be any different. Who we got first on the docket?
First on the docket, come along, everybody. Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We traveling up to New York, and we playing in the world's grandest arena, Madison Square. 12 o'clock. We got the New York Knickerbockers. I feel sorry for them today because we're going to roll smooth over the top of them today on national television. Yeah.
Knicks playing good basketball. They actually got a better record than y'all.
But let me tell you this, though. They want to say the Knicks the hottest team in basketball, but who done won 7 straight? Okay. The Sixers have. The Sixers have. They don't want to talk about James Harden coming back and not looking like Fatty, coming back looking like James Harden from a couple years ago. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about Joel Embiid having 50 plus 2 games in like a week span. They don't want to talk about that. And they don't want to talk about Tobias Harris actually putting in some work. They don't want to talk about DeAnthony Milton actually putting in some work. And they don't want to talk about how we ain't even got Tyrese Maxey back yet. They just want to talk about all these other teams. But it's all right. I'll talk about us. I'll talk about us. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I only got one stake in this game, man. You know, it's the brotherhood, man. Let's go, RJ, man. Keep doing your thing, baby. You know, he started off slow, man. Niggas was talking about RJ this, RJ that. RJ been on fire lately. He's a notoriously slow starter. I don't know why, but he's on fire lately. The New York Knicks have emerged. They are streaking right now. They just got beat the other day. They've won like 8 out of the last 9 games. This should be a good one. A good old rivalry game on Christmas to start the day off. This is a nice one right here, man.
Yeah.
This is a nice one. This is a nice one. Who's next on the docket? Who we got next?
Next on the docket, we have the Lakers of Los Angeles traveling to play the Mavericks of Dallas.
I have no horse in this game. There are no dookies in this game. There's no brotherhood in this game, so I don't care. Plus, my thing with this is you got LeBron James who sneaks on TV again. The Lakers absolutely fucking stink. They absolutely stink. This is literally LeBron James versus Luka Doncic today. So that's the treat that we get. We two treats.
I
The
got
old
2
versus
treats.
the new. Yeah, this is literally the game, the old versus the new. Luka Doncic gets to play. No, I wouldn't say I'd rather watch paint dry because you get to watch LeBron James and Luka Doncic on Christmas. Everybody watching. This means something. This mano a mano. This actually an even game, to be honest with you. It's actually an even game.
I wouldn't mind seeing them just saying, you know, a lot of this. All right, I got the ball, clear out. I wouldn't mind seeing a lot of that. Just clear, no pick, no nothing. Mano a mano. If you the Lakers stink, you know, so I wouldn't mind just LeBron just coming down like, yo, hey, Luka, I want you this play, every play. And, of course, Luka wouldn't back down on the other end.
Bonafide all-star game.
Yeah, you know, we can see it. I wouldn't mind seeing less of Tim Hardaway and Pat Bev.
That anyway, that's what the Mavericks do. That's all the Mavericks do. If it ain't coming from Luka Doncic, it ain't coming from nowhere, and that's going to ultimately lead to their doom this season. Super high usage, heavy ball dominant. He can't. That's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Nobody else can get off unless literally he says. So that's kind of what you got in that game, man. But it's because it's today, I don't mind today. I don't mind. Give me a present on Christmas. Give me some thrilling. Give me some entertainment, man. Entertainment on Christmas Day. Absolutely. Who's the third game?
Now, this is a game I definitely got my eye out for, man. I definitely got my eye out for this one. You have the Bucks of Milwaukee traveling to play your Natalie Class shirt Celtics of Boston today.
I got a horse in this one, baby. I got a horse in this one.
I
got a horse in this one.
This is a clash of some Eastern Conference heavyweight gladiators right here, man. They are the top tier apex predators right now. You have the reigning and I think the coming going head to head today in Giannis and JT. Man,
both teams got to get on track. Both teams got to get back on track. They had a little bumpy road as the last couple of games. Both teams got to get on track. But this is kind of one of those litmus tests to say, nah, I'm the new king here, or nah, things still remain the same. That's what this test is about. That's what this game is. On Christmas is a statement day. Who's going to make the statement between these two? Because both have the best record in the league. So you got to look at it from the standpoint of, I got to send a message. I got to send a message here. What's the message that's going to be sent? Middleton's back. So you basically operating at full capacity. Robert Williams is back. They're operating at full capacity. There's no excuses today. No excuses today. A message, what happens today could go a long way over the rest of the season.
See, that's one thing, like you say, messages. Giannis has been a message sender for a while now. Today, absolutely, I would say today would be, with all the lights, with all the attention, you're in a prime spot, JT, to really put down and send a message today for the whole world to see. You know, for you to jump into the class of not just best player in the NBA, but best player in the world kind of talk these days.
Yeah, nobody understands this more than Giannis, man. Maybe LeBron, but for the most part, nobody understands this more than Giannis. Giannis takes these sorts of situations extremely personal. You know, you got to come to his level. He don't come down here. You got to come up here. And if you don't, he's going to dominate you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I've been believing Giannis is the best basketball player on earth probably for a couple years now. That guy is willing to do and more than less likely will do and can do what nobody else can do to win more games, win more high-level games. I mean, he will. You want me to score points? All right, I'll score points. You want me to defend? All right, I'll defend. You want me to rebound? Yes, I'll rebound. You want me to dish the ball? Yes, I'll dish the ball. Yes, I'll lead.
I was pleasantly shocked that Street Clothes actually met the challenge earlier this year. As you can see, it took so much out of him that Street Clothes is in Street Clothes. I like to call him Skinny Shaq, man. That's what I like to call him. I like to call him Skinny Shaq. But I think he'll rise to the challenge. It's a matter of whether JT can meet him there. And I think he can. I think he can meet him there. He has to. If not, man, it could be a long day. Simple as that. What's the next game on the docket?
The next game on the docket will be, I think they're my guy. Well, I know they're my guys out in the West. The Grizzlies of Memphis will be traveling out to see the Golden Gates and the Golden State Warriors.
It's got lag.
I'm not sure who's playing or who's not playing. There's no Steph today.
Yeah, there's no Steph. And I know John's playing. John might debut that new sneaker too today, man. He hinted to it on Instagram. He might debut that new sneaker. So, you know, I got a horse in the race with the Grizzlies. There's some brotherhood on there. The best backup point guard in the league. Tyus Jones, shout out to my boy. So I'm going with the Grizzlies, man. I hope the Grizzlies win. I don't think the Warriors. You know what I think gonna show out today? This is a game where Jordan Poole gonna take enough shots to show out. Now, whether they fall or not, because he seems like that type of guy, like a Showtime type of bright lights guy, where he's gonna take the requisite amount of shots to have 50. It's just a matter of whether he can get 50.
When I say these is my guys out in the West, I actually think that Memphis has the best team. Now, you ain't got to argue me down if you tell me about New Orleans, or if somebody want to throw in, you know, something like that.
I'm with you on. We said it maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago that eventually, when it all shakes out, Memphis very well may be at the top of the Western Conference simply by the fact that this team has been together for a minute. They're in that stage of this particular group where now they take that next step. That next step for them is for all intent and purposes, representing the West as the best team. Now, that the step after that is defending being the best team. Right now, they have to emerge as the best team, and I think they're doing that. They're playing some good basketball. They slowly walk some teams down in the standings, and right now they're on top of the West. Right now, if not number one, they're number two. Coming from where they were, they walk some teams down, so they're starting to play their best basketball. And I think this, out of any team, can sustain an injury. We've seen them play without Ja. Regular season, it's very easy to play without your superstar when you're this type of team. This type of team can sustain long stretches without their superstar just because of the nature of NBA basketball. You blow into a city, you might play on a 5-game road stretch. You may only play 2 or 3 good teams. So you blow into somebody's city and you route them, and then you off. It's not like locking into a playoff series where a team can lock in over a 2-week period and key on your strengths, key on your weaknesses and things of that nature. You got one night to prepare for a team coming in. You don't know who's going to emerge.
Right.
So, they're built for something like this. I got Memphis and probably a laugher unless Golden State gets some otherworldly performance by, Clay, and he hasn't been playing well as of late, or young Jordan Poole. I know Jordan Poole going to take enough shots. I know that for a fact. He's going to take enough shots. We'll just see if enough fall. So we could be in for a treat. We'll see.
Yeah,
who's the last game?
I like the Grizzlies anyway. That's my pick in the West.
Yeah, who's the
last game? We have the Phoenix Suns coming from the Valley and traveling to the Rocky Mountains to face those creamy Nuggets of Denver.
Ooh, this should be a good one. Give me the Nuggets. They're playing some good basketball. They're number 2 in the West, if I'm not mistaken. They're number 2. The Nuggets will be chasing the Memphis Grizzlies throughout the season. I think it'll be the Nuggets and the Grizzlies fighting for that number 1 spot with the Pelicans and Pelicans and the Suns. I didn't think the Suns would be here, but they are, so I got to give them props. I think their familiarity with each other and their chemistry has, helped them. And they haven't had that many injuries. Chris Paul's getting old, but I think some of the other guys have stepped up and made up for, his, I would say, expected slight drop-off. So the Rich Creamies, I got them in this game. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Suns win. But give me the Rich Creamies in this one.
I'm not sure if there's ever going to be a time, except when they play against the Sixers, that I'll ever pick against the Denver Nuggets because of one Nashawn Busy Bones Highland. You know what I'm saying? I love
champ, man.
He's the people's champ, man. He's definitely the people's champ. I'm glad to see that he is a vital, significant part to Denver's success. I'm glad to see that other people in the league, his peers, and maybe even a tier above, are taking a liking to Busy Bones' game and maybe even more his attitude and love for the game. I've seen some NBA stars say, yo, with a teammate like that, man, I can't do nothing but be lit. And I think that came from Ja Morant, if I ain't mistaken, man.
Game recognized game.
Right, he's got game. He's got it. He's got it. When you look at people say he's got it, I can't do nothing but root 10 times for the guy, man. So of course, I'm picking the Nuggets to win every game except when they play the Sixers, and I still hope Bones have 45, but they just lose.
Fact. Is that it for the Dares? We got one more in the late slate.
No, that was the nickel. That was the nickel.
That's a full slate. That's a full slate. That's a full slate. Full slate, man. We definitely appreciate it, man. Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know I will. I'll enjoy all of the sports, all of the competitive action going on today. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Any other plans for the day outside of just football and food and gifts, man?
Nah. It was crazy. I was talking to you pregame. I was like, yo, I forgot all about it. It was actually Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it just felt like, I've been off, and actually, making my back ain't been right. So I definitely, I got me a full slate to lay around. Full grub. Oh man, I got one of my favorites on the list today. Lasagna is in the building. Lasagna's in the building today. Got a meatball spread. You know, man, we had cheesesteak last night. We still got some of that left over. So I'm in heaven, man. We got adult beverages. Couple more seconds of game going to pop on. So I'm just pulling my hat down a little bit further and lock in.
I can dig it, bro. Well, listen, man, it's the experience, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Again, we're not rocking with the best. You could be anywhere in the world, but y'all fucking with us, man. We'll check y'all Tuesday night. Run up them likes on YouTube. Run up them likes and everything, man. And subscribe everywhere on all platforms for the most part. We'll be through on other platforms as well. B Matt, we love you. Melly Muff, we love you, bro. I'm in an undisclosed location. But I'll be back shortly. We will see y'all Tuesday, man. If not earlier, you never know with the boys, man. Fresh, take us out of here.
We live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where would you from?
Now,
from the
who's
east
fighting
side.
right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy, B Mac.